Right, so the actual device that Boris has been building, I mean, yes, it's going to be brilliant, but probably not possible without the excellent organizational skills from this jelly, who has been helping quite tirelessly. Yes, I know I will sit down. Thank you, Trevor. I will. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Right,
thank you.
hang on.
Yes.
Do we have to share a chair?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm part of the. I've been building a lot. I'm, quite exhausted, Trevor, from all of the
I'm
work
going to be
I've
glad
been
when we're
doing.
back in our own ship, actually. This one's...
Yes.
I mean, the chair is really wide.
Can one of y'all hand me a wrench?
What type of
something.
wrench, Cleo? I'm actually quite the gatherer now. Hunter-gatherer, I think it's called.
I'm gonna need like a 86 millimeter with the dongle.
Okay, do you know what that one is there, Trevor?
I don't know about the dongle. 86 millimeters. That's about this big, I think.
Okay, I can look for a
About
wrench
maybe a bit smaller.
that big? Yes, okay. I'm gonna hold my hands out about this big. I'll walk around and find a wrench about this big.
You're getting bigger as you walk.
It's naturally expanding, this cord inflation. Find a wrench. This one, Cleo?
Hold it up.
Yeah, that wasn't the right wrench, was it there, Cleo?
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I've got
but
this,
I
I've
mean,
got
it
this
was
other
a
one
nice
that I've had in
try.
my pocket for a while. Is this the one, Cleo?
Trevor, what are you doing with that? Why do you...
I know, well, you seem to be asking for this one a lot, so I thought I'd just keep it on my person, you know?
You see, the thing is about the box where the tool lives.
Right, that's the collection spot?
That's
Right,
the collection.
Yes.
That's where they live.
See, Trevor, this is why I was really good at this job. I like putting things back where they belong.
Well, smarter than the average bear is the thing.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Trevor. Oh, look at you there, Trevor, standing on that side of the room by yourself. Well, I'm over... Wait, why are you moving away, Cleo? Wait, okay, right.
Guys! Just a second, Boris. I mean,
Boris, just hold on a minute now.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out something very important here, Boris.
Boris, we're working on something.
but guys!
Yes, Boris. Right now, we're trying to figure out who was the better helper. And, in fact, you could help in this moment. It was a jelly.
Yeah, Boris, I mean, you could just decide by standing on one side of the room, apparently.
Yeah, you could pick a side.
Guys, look, but guys, it's happened. It's happened. They've used it. I know where the Chaos Engine is.
Wait, if they've started using it, then how much time do we have left?
None. Get us in the air, Trevor.
God dang it, Trevor, get us in the air!
Oh, all right, in the chair. I'm firing it up. Let's go, guys.
Clear, though. We both know that I was the better helper, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, it goes without saying.
Hear that, Trevor?
Welcome, everybody, to that rest stop on our road trip across space that we like to refer to in times as the Backwater Bastards in space.
In space!
Hi, everybody. I'm your dungeon master for the evening. To my left there, you will find the emergency exit, and standing in front of that exit, preventing you from escaping, is Daniel,
as per usual,
Dr. Z, the psychic jellyfish.
There is no need to escape, for the plane shall land safely. Back to your seats now, and wait for the appropriate time.
And to my right over here, pushing the confectionery trolley like a battering ram coming for your chest, it is Taylor, aka Cleo DeCap, the explosives expert Ursine.
Well, I got fried tentacle, and I got frog ball, and I got green spleen, and I got cans of Tin Top, and boy, I have already had about 13 of these in the back, and I'm real sorry, but we are almost out. That's the situation. Cards only. Thank you.
And leading us, as always, through the darkest depths of space. On this adventure, it is the deep,
The lengthy,
the great,
the expanded,
the protracted,
the stretched,
and the enduring DM Dick Dynamite.
He is
Thank you very much.
He is.
He is.
What word was that?
That was long.
Why'd you pick that for him, Dan? You got
Well,
Just had a feeling.
man came into my mind and I needed to put that down.
Dick, can I get a piece of gum over here or
Ping, ping, ping. Gum for you. Ping, ping, ping.
the longest of us?
Yep.
Actually, I think
It's
that's
like a miniature version of Oprah.
Oh, don't distract. We've been away from the story. I need to know what happens.
what happened.
Okay, guys, let's just jump straight back in.
Please.
So the bastards have been preparing to go back down to the Night City and find and stop the captain who has got her hands on a very dangerous piece of technology, the Chaos Engine. And as you may have heard in the cold open, they have made some of their preparations. Cleo and Trevor have put together a device known as the Sky Spider to gather them up should they be shot out of the air by a teleporting missile.
Yeah, we have.
Could be useful.
Well,
Meanwhile, Z and Boris have worked together to make not one, but two different kinds of tracking devices.
have.
One that can sense where on midspace great surges of power are being used in order to locate the location, of the Chaos Engine. And Boris has also made another device that should be able to, at least at the right range, detect when the Chaos Engine is being fired up and when something is about to be teleported.
yes. See? Helped.
And now the bastards are on board the stolen Hasselphilium's uncle ship, which they've decked out a little bit.
A little bit. And by decked out, we have made it, like, we've put the wing back on.
We've made it space worthy again.
Made it space worthy. This thing can fly.
That's like saying we stole a car and it's like we decked it out. And what we did was we put a tire where there was none.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we put like a dice around the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
Well, that's nice.
We put a sticker. We
Anything I
spilled
could say,
some
this
French
ship
fries in the
was
back
rare.
seat. Delicious.
Put a throw over one of the chairs.
Yeah. Ooh, one of those bead ones. One of those bead ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are the best in a car. Like they're really uncomfortable.
Why do people buy those? What are they for?
Oh, I don't know. They look horrible.
I hate them.
I hate them too.
And so, with Trevor sitting in the driver's seat, the bastards
Does Trevor have a bead thing?
roar down the corridor, past the cat door, and out, overlooking the Night City.
I do love the Night City.
Yeah, but it scares me too.
Tall, long, dark, spiky buildings
Ooh.
shooting up into the air from the dark streets below, lit only by a dim green fungal bioluminescence and the occasional bonfire inside a building shining and flickering through the windows. Trevor silently cycles the ship around the outside
Round the outside.
as the bastards make their preparations to go to battle in the Night City once more.
Boris, so what is it that you've actually found here?
Okay, so if you see here, it's this little dot on the map. Well, all of these 20 little dots on the map, actually, are all potential locations for where the Chaos Engine is right now.
So just these 20 dots. No more than these 20.
Only these 20, and looking at the map, well, it could only be inside one of these 5 skyscrapers, right?
So, the quest is, we
5
land,
of them?
we bust on in, we scare them with our impressive blades, guns, and jackets, and we say, hand over the device.
Well, that's good, see, but why don't we let Dietz do the busting down the door part? I'd rather him get shot than me.
Trevor, there are over 20 dots here on this map. How are we supposed to know which dot is the real dot unless we bust in, scare them with our guns, our blades, and our brilliant jackets, and say, hand over the device?
Well,
Well, are we going to do all of them?
Well, no, we'll just go on what feels good. What feels right. Like, that one. Anyone else getting a good vibe from that dot?
That one's pretty good, see.
Well,
That was actually, believe it or not, that was the first one that popped up, so I don't know if that means anything, but
what about you, Cleo? Which dot's giving you the vibe?
Well, I mean, that sounds great, but this dot over here, like, I just feel like there's a proximity situation, and I mean, it's just right next to, like, a ravine, and if you were gonna hide something, I mean, it's just like... It's just
easier to hide in ravines, yeah.
I mean, now this is hard. Like, this
I mean, if we look at this dot here, this one's the closest to us right now, so shouldn't we just start there?
I wouldn't trust that any further than I can throw it.
Trevor, that is a wild thing to start with the one that's closest to us. No, take us to the ravine. Load up guns. Check blades. Let's bust this place in.
Let's go!
All right, guys, well, everyone get ready, because I don't know. This all seems very quiet and dark down there, but somebody might be watching. And they have finished the device.
Right, so you better do it quickly then, Trevor. We haven't got much time.
What are we waiting for?
All right.
So as Trevor takes a deep breath, grips both hands on the steering wheel, and takes the ship down towards the cluster of dots on your map, Boris, in the meantime, has pulled up the little device he made. It's sort of a handheld device that simply has a light on top that is very, very dim, just to show that the thing's turned on. Presumably, it will light up with more intensity if the device is going to be used. And he's just watching it intently, ready to be able to warn of any use of the Chaos Engine. And as Trevor is taking you around, Boris stares at the device as the light grows a little lighter.
Everybody, they're using it! They're using it!
Get ready for aggressive party pose.
Stick it! I've been working on this for weeks.
Heck. Somebody's got the spider, right?
Well, who's got the spider? Who's holding the spider? Y'all remember this? I told you we gotta remember the spider.
It's over there on the bench.
God dang it, y'all! Somebody has to be carrying the spider.
Okay, just put it in my back.
Just somebody get it. You can't just. You gotta hold it. You gotta put it. You gotta lock it up.
Stick it in my back so that the button is sticking out.
Well, what's gonna happen when you brush up against a wall?
Well, just be careful with that, V. You've got to remember that your back is armed now. So we slap V on the back, then everything's fine.
Boris, that means
Trevor,
you.
Well, are you flying like that on purpose?
Yeah, I've got to be evasive. I don't know if a missile's going to teleport into us, do I? I've got to trick them. I've got to make it look like I'm not flying where I'm flying. So the only way to beat a Chaos Engine at its own game is to fly chaotically, I think. Heck, this is new territory.
Or maybe it's fly natural.
Well, I mean, you got a point.
Well, I'll
there.
try that next if this doesn't work.
Oh, it's fired up. Oh, heck.
And as Boris looks at the light on his device and then looks up out the simulated windows of the ship, you all see some faint, glowing, fiery shapes moving towards you. And it is a pair of rockets.
Fuck.
What?
Rockets?
Hold up. How could this happen to us?
Explosive rockets.
We're being fired at with rockets?
Missiles, perhaps I should say.
Heck! Evasive maneuvers! They're firing the rockets!
What do you think I'm doing?
Well, more evasive
Trevor,
even!
help!
I'm just going to quickly roll a flight check for Trevor here. He's got a 14. What are we worried about? That's okay.
I don't know about this.
And Trevor quickly dives down underneath the two missiles which are sailing overhead. But as you see the missiles flying up above, almost out of your vision, they vanish in an instant. And...
No.
oh shit.
Okay, good. Wait, no. Because...
Okay, good.
This is the thing that they do. They disappear and then they go somewhere else and now...
Well, maybe they've gone.
Okay.
I've just rolled a D100 just for transparency's sake, and I rolled a 4.
Right, okay,
That's
so...
bad.
You feel the ship rumble and shake as an explosion racks the ship. It seems to be like it's falling to pieces already. Inside the armor, inside the shields, something has exploded inside your ship. It immediately tilts all the way to one side, the artificial gravity keeping you on the floor, but you're still being thrown in that direction. As Trevor desperately tries to fly the thing to right it, but it doesn't seem possible. The ship has been irreparably damaged already.
Trevor! Run to us!
Heck, someone open something up. We gotta get out.
Z, you better get your ass away from the wall. We gotta get out of here. The smoke is filling up the chamber. We are in trouble. We've been hit.
Boris!
Boris!
Races around and clambers onto Z's back
No, you can't.
as Trevor
Boris,
struggles
get
to
the hell
undo
out.
his safety belt. Hang on, just a...
Boris, you better not hit that button on Z. You know that button is on Z's back. The spider.
Yes. Well, I'll just hit it when it's time then.
Oh God, you
It's
better.
not the time yet, Trevor!
You better hit it.
Double time!
Okay, I'm just... Oh, God. Oh, my boot.
Oh my
God, I'll leave it.
God! You couldn't
I've only got
organize a
one boot
pissing
on.
contest in a brewery.
All right, here I am. How we... Heck, we're going down. I'm not even piloting the damn thing.
Oh, God, y'all
Cleo,
are heavy.
you got a boom on you? Let's put a hole in the wall. We got to get out of this.
A boom inside. Well, maybe this is gonna be a good day after all.
Just enough to get rid of the wall, mind you. Don't blow us up anymore.
Well, you didn't order that. You ordered a boom, and I mean I got those, but you didn't order a flavor, and you're gonna get what you're gonna get. And here it is. Okay, it's been so long since I've gotten to roll for this, so I'm rolling for this. Build explosive. What do we got? Oh, a 19.
Dang, 19.
Hello. It's literally been
What
months
about-
since I've rolled.
It's almost
It's
perfect.
almost perfect. But
Oh,
something.
we've been too subtle. We haven't had to blow through things for a while.
But something isn't
Well.
perfect. Just almost perfect.
It's almost.
Who's getting a paper cut?
So as the ship nosedives randomly, all tilted to one side, swiveling around, out of control. It seems like one of the engines maybe is completely disabled as the ship is kind of spiraling around out of control as you're all bunched up on the bridge of the ship. And as Cleo quickly pulls from her little attachments on her keen wear suit and puts together
Product placement.
a particular explosive.
Now, I know we're real busy right now, but I'll just take a minute now to show you what it is. This is a real nice one. I mean, I whipped this up on the John. You wouldn't even believe that, but I
Cleo,
did.
blow the dang wall!
See, now just wait 1 minute. This is going to take 2.5 seconds. Some of y'all be in there reading, and I know that you are, doing your scrolling, looking at the videos, but not me. Not me. I'm in the... Whoa.
It's getting very...
Whoa, did you feel that?
Just blow the dang wall,
I know,
Cleo!
but I built this in there while I was thinking.
It's so
No,
smoky,
look, I took
Cleo,
one of your
blow it.
paper. Yeah, and I took it and I just wrapped it around here and I put a circuit through on this one. And when I do it, now it might blow in, so just watch your mouth. Let's go.
Oh. And as the ship is getting closer and closer to smashing into the ground, or potentially just smashing into one of these skyscrapers, Cleo hurls the explosive device at one of the walls on the interior of the ship. And as that beep, 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 beep,
It creates a vacuum.
the wall is blown out, and all four of you, along with everything that wasn't nailed down in the bridge of this ship, which is a lot of food,
Which is most of it.
Yeah.
a lot of crap, some stacks of ammunition, just, you
It was
know,
half just
Why would we
deconstructed.
do
some,
that?
you know, some candy wrappers and that sort of thing, all get sucked out the hole, flying out into the night city.
Space!
Suddenly you
Nice.
feel the cold air of mid-space, the simulated sky above you, as you're all suddenly sort of bunched together but falling apart, free floating through the air. You see the ship veer off to one side and crash into one of the skyscrapers, exploding further. You can see now from the outside that a lot of the ship is on fire. Huge chunks of it are missing. One of the wings is entirely gone.
Well, that's kind of what it was like before anyway, so that's
Well,
fine.
it was partially gone. Now it's totally gone.
Okay.
Jeez.
And you see that Boris, who had been sitting on Z's back, has somehow been flung away. He's sailing off into the darkness, immediately out of your sight.
Right, okay. Immediately, I roll a telepathy to try and feel for where everyone is. Bang. 18.
All right, so Z
Whoa.
comes into this, immediately knowing exactly what's going on. He can sense, Cleo, he can see her as well. He's on her back. Trevor.
Number one, check.
Trevor-
Sight check.
Trevor's
That's where the
hanging on
18
to-
went. I see this one.
Trevor's
I found them.
found her. Trevor is actually hanging on to a lengthening strand of Honey Boy as he's getting sucked away, hanging on for dear life as Z's leg is kind of being stretched out by the force of the G's.
Well, that's gonna rip.
The G-force, as it were.
Oh.
And Boris is flying through the
Buzzard
air and the
bait.
darkness just out of sight off to your right.
I will strengthen the tendril that connects onto Trevor and try and pull Trevor in. Is that possible?
Oh, I mean, give me a strength roll.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Oh, action. I can finally make
17.
you guys roll. -5.
17!
This is unbelievable. These are good rolls.
-5, it's a 12. Yeah, let's not
Yes,
get
but
too
it's
excited.
look, it was anything other than that would have been horrible. So
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back there.
Z is able to reel Trevor in. Trevor is sort of like clambering up Z's legs, kind of grabbing on and hugging on.
Watch the back! Watch the back, not yet!
Heck, I can see the button. Just tell me when.
Oh,
Well,
wait!
not yet.
Wait!
You
Wait!
need to dive! Dive towards Boris!
Oh, it's just that y'all should have really paid attention during the safety briefing, and now you don't even know how to go to work, and now we're out here, and now you're so. Oh my God!
wait, Cleo, do you have any kind of jetpack on your
She's
armor?
got wings to glide, but they probably
But they won't
take
work right
all
now.
of your weight.
We're in free fall. They'll probably snap off.
Will my hover pack work as any type of propulsion?
Not when you're more than 2 meters off the ground, it's got nothing to push off.
Okay, we need to try and figure out a way to catch up to Boris.
Do we?
I mean, you
Yeah.
could just push the button on the Sky Spider, and it will probably get him.
Well, you say probably.
said it
I don't
like
want to
that-
have this moment where,
When
like,
you said it like that, it made me feel weird.
exactly. I would like to know that we get Boris.
Okay, I got an idea.
Okay.
Z! We gotta catch up to Boris before we hit the spider!
We can't hit the spider until we catch our boy Boris!
I'm just really worried that it won't get him!
I'm just here, guys.
What are you doing over there, Boris?
Boris
Falling.
just swam!
Swim towards us, dear boy!
I don't know that that's how it works.
Z, I think we gotta swim too!
Paddle like you've never air paddled before!
I'm making myself aerodynamic!
And as you can finally see the dark ground now,
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
now is starting to rocket towards you. Now it's not just darkness beneath. Now you can see that there is something hard for you to hit at the bottom there.
oh my God, okay. Fuck. Let me just ask. Did the swimming do anything at all?
Of course. I mean, you're skydiving, you know?
Well, I'm glad that you feel that
I feel
way
like I've
because
seen this shit in
sometimes-
movies enough that it must be possible,
Good.
right?
Oh,
When you're
good,
skydiving,
good,
you can
good.
like kind of Superman your way towards shit.
Can you let us know when we're close enough to use the
No,
button?
hold on. We got one more move.
What's that?
Zay!
Cleo!
I feel like if you could just balloon a little bit and take some of this drag, maybe we could coast
yes.
a little bit.
Alright, don't look!
That's it. Hit the spider.
Oh, God. Z! That's so weird feeling.
I said don't look!
I see you.
Yo,
I
hit
see you.
that
I'm
spider.
swimming.
You're-
I'm swimming.
Hit the
And you see-
spider now. Do it.
Floundering out of the darkness towards you. Boris, wild-eyed, still gripping in one hand the device that can sense when the Chaos Engine is fired up. And Trevor reaches up and pounds the button on Z's back.
Okay.
Buy a jelly a drink first! Ah!
And Cleo's device, the Sky Spider, pops open and shoots out tendrils, steel cables that shoot up. One sort of latching onto Z's back,
Holy shit.
one sort of launching around and
Doc Ock
catching
noises.
Cleo on one shoulder,
Dang.
one grabbing Trevor on the back of the thigh, and another one flailing out, hitting Boris square in the chest, and one other tendril sort of lashing out in a random direction. You don't really see where to.
Oh no.
And
oh
then-
no.
Okay.
Each one of you
no.
is suddenly enveloped in a jelly capsule as Cleo has repurposed some of her jelly capsules into the air spy. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
And suddenly, all of you, you're still falling at terminal velocity, but you're engulfed in this rubbery, plasticky substance you know that can absorb an intense amount of shock, certainly enough that you'll hit the ground and bounce a little bit and take 0 damage, which is great because the ground is rushing up towards you. Dark alleyway between 2 buildings as you go and in a tumble and a tangled mess of individual jelly capsules all stuck together by the spider. You crash into the wall, into the dumpster, flipping around, smashing into the wall on the other side before all the jelly capsules all finally come to a rest in the alleyway. All of you sort of rolling around a little bit, but still attached to the sky spider enough that you don't go flung out into the city. And all that kinetic force absorbed, the jelly capsules begin to sort of dissolve and deflate. And as you all tear your way out of the sort of sludgy, dissolving mess that once was your individual jelly capsule, Dr. Z, Cleo, Trevor, and Boris, and one other figure emerge
What?
and stand in the alleyway.
Oh no.
It seems the sky spider plucked one extra individual, perhaps from through the window of a building as you were going past.
What?
And it is a rather short, fairly plain-looking darks woman who's looking very confused, panting, puffing, clawing her
my
way
God.
out of the jelly capsule.
That must be fucking terrifying. That must have been quite the wake-up call from a nap.
Well.
What the heck?
Okay, are we... Boy, that really gets in every hole, don't it?
Oh, Cleo, just don't get used to that, do you?
Oh, you really... I mean, I thought you might be used to it, but it's all right.
What just happened?
Boris, how are you doing over there? You,
Oh, thanks for coming for me, guys. Although, looks like if it's
Yeah.
gonna grab people through the window that probably would have got me from a distance. Oh,
oh, yes. Oh, Trevor, you lost a shoe.
Whoa, hell.
I strategically left a shoe, actually.
Right.
What's your name? Do you have any
Oh,
any spare
oh,
shoes in
wait a
a
minute.
size 9.5?
Wait, what the heck? Where the heck did you
Wait a
come
minute.
from?
Wait a minute.
I live in the building up there.
Why are you here?
What do you mean? Why am I here? I live here.
Yeah, but...
Well,
She dusts herself off, beginning to understand a little more of what's just happened, and an angry look building on her face as she starts searching around in the jelly capsule that she was just deposited onto the ground and grabbing some sort of small technological device, just looks like a console or something, stuffing it into her pocket and dusting herself off. I almost lost that.
all right. Well, we're kind of right. I don't know you. Okay, bye.
But we got
Boris,
things
come
to
away
do.
from the strange lady.
Come on
Why
now.
you people just coming in here causing a... I have a mind to call the captain and let her know that there's troublemakers in town.
Oh, no. Well, hold on now.
there's no need to do that. We're actually just here to help.
Right. Yes, we are here to help.
And we are really sorry about interrupting your evening, ma'am, and I really can't.
Well, it's not good enough. You people from up there in the
Oh,
top
no,
city.
we
you
ain't
can just...
from up there. We ain't from up there.
No, really, we're all from out of town, actually.
I mean, look, he's not even got a shoe, so yeah.
Lost my shoe.
We ain't even allowed up there, actually, as part of it.
Yes, Princess Zuzu hates us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not allowed out there.
Well, what are you doing getting shot at then?
Well, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, we're actually here from, we're an external consulting group here for health and safety in spaceships, and, well, with it being the anniversary of that, big yacht that crashed into the meteor out there, we're just doing some safety procedures here in mid-space, and that was a safety procedure. Can that spaceship survive a missile? Turns out no. Now we know. Now we know
And
it can't.
can this and can the spider, the sky spider,
The sky spider, yes.
Can it save a person that's fallen out of the sky? And we know that it can.
Turns out, now it can at +1. +1.
And it saves you. Like, I think, like, if you had been falling out the window or something, I mean, I'm not saying that you were, but if you had been, then you definitely...
Yes.
And there's no way you could fall
You would have
out
been
the window
fine.
now.
Now we know.
I'm going home, and you'd better not follow me.
Wait one moment, madam, for your trouble. I am going to reach into my utility belt.
Ooh.
Everybody brace yourselves because I am going to hand her... Oh, well, hold on. Well, just one moment, ma'am, one moment. For your trouble.
What the heck is this?
It's, well, I mean, it's a limited edition holographic foil trading card of Eric B. Rhodes, the world's greatest superhero.
I want to clip that so bad.
You
was
did
flawless
not
delivery.
stumble over a single one of those words.
You did not stumble one of those
I have
words.
fucking
No.
said that before about a Pokemon card.
Thank you, I guess.
And there's not even another one of it in the galaxy, just so you know.
Fine then. But
Thank you.
just be more careful in the future.
I'm very sorry, and we will be.
And she walks away, looking back at you every few seconds. Like it seems like she's struggling to walk away from this strangeness that has interrupted her day.
Have a nice night.
Before finally, you see her vanish into one of the doors, one of the smashed-in doors into one of the buildings that you're adjacent to. Now that you're down here at street level, there is that faint green glow. You don't see many mushrooms, though. There's remnants of the fungus, like perhaps the smaller spores that were left behind at the migration have begun a new colony.
Oh, well, I mean, we almost had to kill her.
Oh, we could have taken her straight to jail, like Channing.
I could have, inhabited her mind, wiped all her memories, you know?
We could have kept her in
It's,
that jelly capsule and just kept her for Jordan to play with.
Yeah.
I don't think she was any sort of threat, though. I mean, she was
Or
just
she was gonna
sitting
call
in the
the captain.
window and with a little device there. It looked like maybe she was flying a drone or something.
Well, that's the thing, Boris. She threatened to call the captain. Don't know if we could have allowed that.
Hold
We've
up.
only just started this mission,
Flying
Boris.
a drone.
Well, yes, that's the device she was looking for. That's,
Boris!
It's definitely a drone remote. You guys can't tell a drone remote when you see one.
Boris, how could you not be concerned about that while we just got shot down out of the sky by a projectile?
Boris, how do you think they knew we were there to teleport a missile? There's drones up there, isn't there? Heck.
Wait, do we need to go find that woman?
How many drones could be out there? Are you being yourself or are you being Z?
Kind of both. Do we need to go and fucking find her now and be like, is she the one who just fucking aimed a
I
thing
might
at
have
us?
just assigned more importance to this moment than it was meant to have.
Exactly. I felt like I may have done that as well.
I think maybe you guys actually know me better than before, and you know where the important things are quite readily.
Wait, so what does that mean?
We do need to follow her.
Drone whizzes by your left ear and your right. What's that? It's a message from our sponsors.
Not sure if it's just me, but I feel like I'm so much more inclined to shop and eat healthier when the weather is nice outside. Like when I can just peruse the cute little farmer's market on a sunny summer Saturday, I'm so much better at grabbing the seasonal fruits and veggies and just overall gravitating towards fresh produce and away from heavier processed foods. So I've been trying to combat that this winter, and as we head into spring, something I'm bringing with me are my HelloFresh orders. With HelloFresh, you're getting seasonal ingredients picked at peak ripeness, and you can really taste the quality. Ingredients also always travel from the farm to your home in less than 7 days, so you know they're fresh, which is so helpful when I'm missing that farmer's market energy. It also doesn't hurt that making their delicious dinners is a cinch with chef-crafted seasonal recipes and ingredients already pre-portioned, so all you have to do is cook and enjoy. I made this salmon limon with a veggie couscous last week, and not only were the veggies so fresh and wonderful, but it made me try a new way of cooking salmon, which was a learning experience and also cooked faster than I usually do it, so I appreciated that. Also, you may have heard me talk about Green Chef before, which is now actually owned by HelloFresh. I really do love both, and with so many options to choose from, there really is something for everyone. If you'd like to try out HelloFresh for yourself, go to hellofresh.com/realm60 and use code REALM60 for 60% off plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/realm60 and use code REALM60 for 60% off plus free shipping of America's #1 meal kit.
No, Boris, that's very heckin'
That's
weird.
weird.
We've just been shot out of the sky, and now you choose to tell us that it's probably because drones have been spying on us? God dang it, Boris.
That makes a lot of sense, but I thought he was just, flying one for fun or something.
Boris.
Boris.
Just what?
How many drones could she be controlling with that?
One moment, I'm going to reach out with my tentacles and my mind. My mind's
Z,
tentacles,
you
yes.
fix this.
3. Fuck.
Oh no!
So Z reaches out with his telepathy, scanning the buildings around. Unfortunately, he can no longer locate the woman.
Can't believe
as
I
she has
gave her my Eric
vanished
Rose
into-
trading card.
Yeah.
Well, I've done an expert level sweep of the
I
area.
know you did. I
And-
know you did.
Yes, I've done an expert level sweep of the
Every
area,
time.
and I have come up with nothing. We're fine.
Okay, good. I didn't think there
Well,
was anything to that.
That wouldn't find any drones, though, would it? I think we really need to keep an eye out for these things.
Trevor, I don't know. It sounds really wild, and I'm just.
Trevor, we're on the ground now. Drones are in the
What
air.
does it even matter? You know what, actually, Trevor, because you're so sure about what this is about, why don't we just check for Trevor so that he feels good? Since Trevor is so sure.
Oh, yes.
Maybe
An expert mind tentacle reading of the area isn't
because
enough
Trevor
for
did a
Trevor.
telepathy
All right.
and he found out.
Just a little scan of the skyline just for drones. I mean,
Alright.
I don't think I'm asking too much.
Well, I mean, everything is just interest now for you, ain't it?
All right, Trevor, I'm looking.
I'm looking too, but it's very dark up there.
I've rolled a 13 on my looking, Trevor.
Oh, okay, hold on now. I'm gonna look too. Let me get my looking eyes on.
Let's all assign a number between 1 and 20 to how well we're looking.
Hold on now, do it right. Make sure you're looking real good. Oh, peel your eye back.
I don't know. I mean, I can't see anything. I think I'm looking with like about a 7, I guess.
I mean, I'm looking about 16 good is the thing. So
Right. Let's just get inside then. The first dot was somewhere around here.
Trevor, you're going to have to look. Sorry,
Trevor, you better
you're the
have
one
a
who got
look,
us to do
baby.
this.
Okay, yep, I'm looking. I don't.
Well,
I can't
let me
see.
hold you up so you can really.
There,
There, you got a
yeah,
couple. You got like a meter off the ground
Thanks,
there,
Cleo. I'm. All right, everybody. I
like a teddy bear.
Yeah.
But I'm the bear.
I can't see the drones.
And what was the number that you gave your eyesight?
Do I really have to do
He
that?
didn't
Z?
even do it. That's how much he's. Yeah.
Okay, I'm 9 then. I'm looking with a 9. Are you happy?
Why would you even, if you could pick anything?
Oh, it was a waste
Why
of time,
would you not
Trevor.
choose to do a better job? Is the thing. That's what I'm. Now this is why we never. When you throw down some heat, this is why we never pick it up. You see that? Unbelievable. Z, come on.
Oh, I'm just so annoyed with you, Trevor. First you owe us all this money, and now you start wasting our time with looking for drones in the sky. We're on the ground, Trevor. We're on the ground now, and we're going into a building. How many drones do you think we're going to see in this building? Let me guess for you, Trevor. Probably a dozen, because you think drones are everywhere. Well, let me tell you, when we get inside this building, there's probably going to be no
I'm
drones.
just saying we got shot out of the air somehow. Right.
Buy a drone. It can see us. It can't do that. Boris, is your thing a drone? Does it have drones?
Well, no, there would have to be people sort of working together on comms or something, I guess. Like, yeah,
We didn't
a
find one of
drone.
those.
person, and I have like a missile person.
Just found one of them.
And then also like a chaos engine
didn't
person.
see it.
Be a few different people working in
gave him the
tandem.
car.
Sort of a
Well, I was
be sort of
busy
like
looking at the car.
a chaos engine missile destruction team, perhaps.
So, Boris, where's the next beep?
Well, you can see here on the map, we've still got the dots. So, heck, there's more of them now.
What, more dots?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's just these are just potential locations where the power could be drawn. You see, the only thing we can
Alright.
do is just check them out one by one.
Okay.
Does that mean we get to try out new party poses for every room?
I think it does say.
Fire it up.
So as the bastards, after having climbed the stairs, burst in through the door of the location of the first dot, they see absolutely nothing.
Oh! Nope, nothing in here.
Well, here we are.
Oh, that pose for nothing. I mean, we can use this one again for the next one, right?
No reusings.
Yeah, we don't. We're better than that, boys.
5 stories up and down a hallway, through another door, the bastards burst into a room. This time, they are struck by a group of synthetics gathered around, playing some sort of board game in the middle of the room, lit by a small fire. They all look up, scuttled and startled.
What?
Jelly where I can see them.
Hold your arms up.
Reach for the sky.
Bam.
Oh,
Now,
very good, everyone. It's not in here, is it?
it doesn't look like the chaos engine is here.
We're just playing a game.
It was like trying to bag flies.
All right, next one. Inside the building across the street, 3 stories up, the bastards kick in another door. This time,
Put your
there is
hands up.
a single old man sitting on a chair in the middle of the room, eating a small bowl of beans.
Don't do it.
Where is it?
I just have to slow down a little bit there, my friends. There's
Oh, what do you got
plenty
there?
to go around if you'd like to pull up a chair.
Well, what do you got? What is that? You eating something?
There's a pot over on the fire.
See, I think he's got food. Let me just.
Do we have time for a little dinner break then?
Yeah, I think we have time for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe just like let's just come. Let's just see. Make sure it's safe.
I've made plenty for all. I'm glad you could come.
Well, I mean, thank you kindly.
Wait, how did you know we were coming?
Oh, aren't you the people from the service?
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
we are.
Oh, thank goodness I knew you would come.
What kind? Here. First of all, here's a tomato.
3 stories up across the hall, the bastards open another door, coming to a room that is actually lit up, as there are battery-powered lights and all, a group of
This is a
10
terrible
people
idea, isn't it?
dancing
Oh,
in one corner of the room.
Drop your weapons.
where's
Should've
it
eaten
at?
all those beans.
Oh yeah, that was too many beans.
I could have done with a little bit more. What are you doing over there?
I'm sorry, should we turn the music down? We didn't want to cause any trouble.
Back away from the corner.
Turn it down! I told you that we're too loud. The neighbors been banging on the walls.
Oh, Boris, have we got anywhere through the list of these dots?
Let's see. Well, we've been to this one. Oh, heck. There's even more dots have appeared now. I don't know if this is the best way to do it.
Bloody heck.
Boris, now, how do we narrow it down?
Well, where's Dietz and his people? Maybe they could do this part. I'm already bored of this.
Oh, you're bull. Well,
Bored of what? New party pose every door? This is a brilliant practicing opportunity.
bored of free dinner? Because you sure ate that real quick.
Come on, let's try it one more time, but
All right, but I want to see your best party pose. Let's do this.
near the top of the skyscraper, the bastards kick in another door, and inside are dozens of boxes stacked up on top of one another, very dusty. Insects and small rodent-like creatures crawling around everywhere. A foul smell, as though the room is full of expired food products.
All right, jackpot. This ain't really what we're looking
told you,
for.
Z.
But we could probably take a minute to just look, just have a check.
This is ridiculous to keep doing it this way.
Well, now you don't know what we're gonna find, so maybe we should just have a look around. And...
Oh, Trevor, maybe the best place to keep something hidden is at the top of the building, underneath all this trash.
I mean, I would definitely consider it.
Heck, are we really going to dig around in all this?
Oh, heck yes, we are.
Get your digging hands on.
Don't worry, Trevor. Maybe you'll find a Sue.
Oh, maybe you'll find some of that money that you owe in here.
Trevor, you're as useful as a single shoe with 2 feet on a bipedal humanoid creature.
Yeah, there it is.
How do I do, Cleo?
Well, just like you said it.
Yes, well, I call them how I sees them.
Yeah, there it is. We're digging.
So as the bastards begin sifting,
Yeah, we are.
sifting through the boxes, the trash, they find very little of actual interest.
Debatable.
There are
Oh, shit.
To you.
Well,
each box seems to be stacked with, carefully organized items, but all of them very invaluable. There's one box that has flattened wrappers for some sort of chocolate bar that have been neatly stacked on top of one another until they filled the entire box.
Chocolate bars?
Another box
Okay.
just has hundreds upon hundreds of small plastic lids for bottles.
Ooh. I'm gonna
Yet another
pack up
box
some of this.
has loads and loads of expended ammunition cartridges.
we've got ourselves a collector here. A collector of used wrappers of some kind.
Yet another, lots of tiny little canisters that would have been credits had they not been punctured with a needle and drained of their star sand.
What the heck?
Okay, hold up. What the hell does this mean? We are in a place that stinks,
We're in a hoarder's house.
but why only?
You are in a hoarder's house,
But
yes.
only containers.
Only the containers, though, not the actual
This
stuff.
is, well,
Bloody heck, Trevor, you thought we stumbled into a room with nothing in it, and how stupid you must feel. Because look at this. It's kind of a room with everything in it.
Well, what's in all these containers and wrappers then, Z? What's inside them?
Exactly that. Containers and wrappers.
these wrappers you can lick though. Like there's a chocolate residue on them.
Right, I don't think that's chocolate residue though, Cleo.
I don't know, but it's not bad. And it's kind of like in the, in a situation like we're in now, and
Survival.
you don't really want to, you don't really want to be like hollering down a well. You know what I mean? Like you want to be ready. Gotta get
Yes.
those calories down. You just clean off some of these chocolate streaks.
Yeah, you can't rely on beans for everything.
I mean, you can for a long time, but then you can't.
Heck, do you see that in the window? As you all look up, you see, for the briefest of moments, a tiny, fluttering, winged drone
Oh, hell no. I hate this.
that flutters in the window for a second and then, rather
Nope.
Fuck.
suspiciously looking, darts away out of sight around the window.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they're firing up the device again.
Right. Okay, everyone please step calmly and ordinarily towards me.
Heck.
Get as close as you can. I've fallen through one of these before and it wasn't nice.
And I'll open up the shield as wide as it can to cover all of us.
Okay,
Would
I'm
that
trying
work?
to fit behind you.
You could shield project it, in front of you all, towards the window.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that makes more sense, yeah. All right.
Okay, everyone, behind this jelly. Single file, we don't want to spread out too much.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's just,
Heck.
it's, it's like, I'm trying to hide, but
Yeah, Cleo should probably be first behind me, and then Trevor, then Boris.
all right.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
There we go.
You have to be so close, Boris.
I think
No,
that's probably good.
Trevor. He does need to be close. Hold his hand. This is going to be scary.
And then I'll project a shield, max level, if that is even a thing. It's not, but, turn it up to the max and project it in front of us.
Not a second too soon, as all of a sudden, you hear another explosion happening somewhere in the building, as though, once more, 2 missiles have been teleported near your approximate location.
Oh my glob.
The walls shake, the boxes collapse, wrappers go flying everywhere. Although none of you are affected by the explosion, it seems to have been off to the side a fair bit. Z's shield takes no points of damage.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, I think we should probably get out of here. They're just going to do it again.
Wait, hide. The drone might come back to see how the damage worked.
Oh, that's a good point, Z. All right.
Duck!
I'm going to roll some stealth rolls for Trevor and Boris.
I'm going to roll a stealth roll as well. I'm hiding behind a wrapping container. 14!
Oh my god, whoa,
Boom.
whoa. Oh, do I have to stealth too?
So I've done I've got an 11 with Trevor and an 8 with Boris. So far, Trevor and Z are sufficiently hidden. Boris, not so much.
Great.
Oh,
Well, I'm really glad that I tried so hard to find the button. Because it is a 0.
Cleo's just standing there in the middle of the room.
This is like when
Cleo
you play
hides
hide and
behind
seek.
something that is smaller than herself.
Cleo and Boris are just standing. No, Boris is hiding behind Cleo. And
Which
and
this is like when you play hide and
feel
seek,
like-
but you panic and you don't hide.
yeah.
Well, if Cleo might... Oh, actually, a 0. That is just not hidden at all.
I
isn't
have
it?
a negative 5.
I imagine that Cleo has hidden behind something that in her human form would have completely hidden her.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
But because she's a big hulking bear, she's totally sticking up above it.
It would have worked,
Yeah.
and it didn't.
And Boris?
I think Boris is sort of like kind of behind a shelf, and he's actually obscured from view if he
His
wasn't
belly's sticking
if he
out.
wasn't moving around so much.
I feel like Boris is probably like, he has hidden really well from one angle, and
Yeah.
the other angles are wide open.
Yeah. They check out the Z-axis and he's just standing
Yeah.
there.
And a drone would probably figure that out. And he doesn't figure it out until he feels like a breeze. And then he just goes, ha 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 ha. I thought
Yeah.
I've done a better job.
Yeah.
And you've
He
all
just
got in a
goes,
position
classic Boris.
for a short while when you hear that quiet flutter once again in the window
No.
as the drone peeks around in
Too scary.
and slowly flies in the window, beginning to scan the room. As it comes into the dark room, it almost immediately spots Cleo and shoots back
Great, thank you.
in a quick dart backwards, sort of floating in the air.
Wait, can we see this?
You can all see this.
Whoa, I'm getting
Oh,
shot?
no, it darted backwards, like it saw you and then went and sort of flew back like half a meter.
Okay. Seeing this, Dr. Z immediately jumps out of the cover and lunges at it with an energy blade.
Give me a
18.
energy play roll. Oh yeah.
But a damage of 1.
So the it's a quick, nimble little drone, and it does try to dodge out of the way.
Fuck!
Damn, I
Fuck
rolled
you,
a
Dick.
19. As Z lunges in with his energy blade, narrowly missing.
Is it close enough to me?
For you to then try and grab and hack.
I turn the shield on.
Oh!
I turn my shield on.
That's cool. I mean, okay.
So yeah, I miss. It dodges out of the way. I turn my shield on, capturing it inside my energy shield.
I love that. That's one I ain't seen before. So as Z strikes it with his energy blade, it darts out of the way, and Z quickly ignites, fires up his energy shield, creating a quick energy bubble around him. The drone blindly flies back into the energy shield, sparking and spitting and taking, oh yes, 4 points of damage, which is significant for this thing. It is sparking and fluttering. One of its wings is barely hanging on as it sort of floats around right in front of Z's face, easily within arm's reach.
I will hack it then.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna reach out and try and do a hacking roll on it. Fuck yeah, I'm so glad I thought of that shield thing. That's fucking great. 22 on the hack!
Oh,
17 plus 5.
turning failures into even bigger wins.
Backwater bastard.
As Z snatches the drone out of the air, interfaces with it quickly with a small device and hacks into its systems, very easily. What are you looking to do? You want to track back to where it's being controlled by? You want to...
Exactly that. I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe not where this one's coming from, but where all the drones are coming from. Like, where's the
nice.
information being sent to?
So you want to...
Not from the origin of...
You want to discreetly sort of get like a map of where all these drones are?
Yes, discreetly, I will download the information for where... So I imagine the point of where this operator is different from where the information is all being fed to. So I'm trying to figure out where all the information is being fed to. What's the convergence point of all the information?
Well, you've rolled a 22, so you're able to quite quickly reverse engineer the signals that are coming to this drone.
Okay.
Nice.
And you're able to work out not only where the drone is being controlled by,
Hacker man.
where the video feed that this drone is taking is being sent to, but also the locations of, and as they pop up on your map one by one, thousands of drones sweeping the entire night city of this area.
Oh.
This entire section of the night city, and some even in strategic locations across mid-space downtown.
Okay.
Download that and extend the energy blade into the body of the drone, just kind of destroying it. Will be the first thing.
Fair.
So Z has several pieces of important information now stored within his map.
Having downloaded all the information, I look over to the crew.
Check your maps. This is what I've got.
Okay.
Heck, Z, they're everywhere.
Oh yes, they're not just everywhere here either. Look in mid-space uptown.
So I guess what you're trying to say, Z, is that that's right, Trevor, you were right. There are drones everywhere.
Well, they're not inside though, Trevor, are they? So, still kind of right. It's not the point, Trevor. The thing is that I found this information and you didn't.
Trevor, couldn't you have just told us this back when it was happening? And now there's drones.
I feel like I tried to...
Well, I mean, now I held you up, and you had a chance, and you didn't say nothing. I'm just saying.
I mean, the best thing about this is one of these locations that you seem to be... Is that where the video feed's going? That's where one of my dots is as well.
And now look, all of the feeds converge at this spot.
I think you found it. You found the machine.
This jelly's gone and bloody done it. Right, we need to call Deets.
And I'll call in to a mass group phone call, I guess. All of us.
Boy.
And add Deets, add Zuzu, both into the call.
I don't think you've got a number for Zuzu.
Oh,
Right, well, add
that
Deets
was
then. I want to let...
She's never
I want
given
to
you a
let
number.
Zuzu,
I was just thinking
I
about
want
it.
to let Zuzu know that she's in danger because they've got eyes on her house.
Dick doesn't care what you want, baby. He's like, guess what?
Yeah, so we'll call
Guess
Deets then.
what, boy? Guess what, boy? You don't have her number.
You didn't get that
You don't
number.
have that number. Don't act like you can just... No. Did you get her number? No.
I got a girlfriend.
No.
She's in Sweden. She's a super
You don't
hot
have
model.
a girlfriend in Sweden. No.
It's not real.
Oh yeah, like the rule of all of mid-space.
You out there
like,
talking
yeah,
to Chat
I could just call
GPT
her
and
up
taking
whenever I want.
screenshots of
I
it.
can call her whenever.
You can't call
yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
Because you know why? You know why? You don't have no number. Ah!
It's just mum and dad on the phone, and now it's just dad.
You just calling 411 for kids. You're calling Domino's.
Yeah.
Domino's, hey, it's Dan.
Yeah.
Can I talk to my girlfriend? Is she there? No. They're like, no, there's nobody here. How'd you get
There's nobody
this
here
number?
by that name.
We didn't give you that number. Get out. Even Domino hung up.
They block me.
I don't know why I felt the need to hype this, but here we are.
Well, I was going to make a great
I think
off-cut,
that's the
so-
most painful slam that Dick has done to us in a long time.
Yeah.
This isn't give you her number.
I'm not sure that
Shut
you've
up.
got her number. I'm
Shut up.
afraid.
Oh my
number,
god, every
babe,
time you
do
say it, it
you?
hurts. Psychic damage.
Yes, what?
Right, check your map.
What are these locations?
Those are drone operators. We're kind of here in the middle of it. But please look upside. You'll also see a few of them are watching Zuzu's apartment right now.
I had a good long moment of silence from Deets on the other end.
You're on your own in the Night City.
Right, I thought you might say that. Are you going to go and worry about all the things up there before coming down here to help us?
My first mission is now and always the protection of the princess.
Right, so, when you've done with that, just remember that we're down here and we do require help.
Some of my people will be on their way. Listen for the explosions and gunfire.
Right, and
Good luck. Shut that thing down before they blow up anything up here.
okay, yeah, we'll
I'm getting Zuzu somewhere safe. Don't call me.
Okay, well, I will call you if I need to, talk to you and stuff. Everyone's here. The gang's still here. We're all fine. We're just, it's a group call.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Boris. I think he hung up.
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah. Right.
That's.
Okay, well.
Is that the first time
No.
that he's ever been, like, even kind of nice to us? He said.
Yeah,
He said.
he's
It's
more,
a little bit of
he's
kindness.
got something else to worry about, so there's no point being dicks to you, and he's got.
I kind of felt like as soon as telling him that Zuzu was in danger, that like the help for us was off. But yeah,
He said good
Well,
luck to us.
he's like on his way down here, coming down, leading the troops, and he's like, "The fuck no!" Sprinting back home, taking her to safety. Like, nah, personally dealing with that.
He said good luck to us.
Yeah,
That's going to power me for a couple years.
Right, so, I guess there is some help on the way. Didn't you hear that? He sent some help. Some, but not all of it.
I
yes.
mean, I guess we can count on that at least as a distraction. I mean, with all those drones out there, they're going to get decimated, aren't they?
Right. So, are you saying we need to help them?
I mean, I don't really want to, but
Well, I mean,
they're sitting ducks unless we can do something about the drone situation.
well, you know how we have the Sky Spider? You know,
Yeah, I mean, it was a brilliant device,
really-
Taylor. Cleo.
it was off cut.
I don't know who the shit that is, but sounds lame.
What a stupid name.
That's a stupid name. Oh, what even is that? Where'd you come up with that? That dog won't hunt. But anyway, you know,
Yes, I mean, the Sky Spider was a dang brilliant device.
that was
Cleo. I mean,
great. It was
saved
great. I
us.
mean, it was amazing, and it did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it caught
Yes.
everything, and the
And more.
connections, and it had like that. But you know what I'm thinking is like, there's a lot of drones, and sometimes when you got a lot of little pieces, you need a Sky Spider to connect it.
Like us falling through the sky.
Exactly, like we were all in the sky, and we weren't really flying, but it was like that.
It
and
felt
then
like it.
the Sky Spider, we activated it and it got us. But what if there's a Sky Spider for the drones? What if there's what if they're talking somehow and they're transferring data across the sky and there's some kind of giant Sky Spider that,
One massive red button for all the drones.
yeah.
Well, they're pretty small, so I guess like there being some sort of central drone that controls them all might be kind of conservative on their energy and space.
And what if we could just press that red button? Might be a lot
Hang on.
easier to move
Let me
across the field
look at
here.
this map for a second there. I just got to look at the patterns of where the drones are.
Oh my God, Boris!
Think about this.
Boris is figuring.
Just kaleidoscopic light just glittering over
Yeah.
Boris's face as he stares into this data stream.
Boris stares into the data, the dots flashing and moving in his eyes behind his brain as he calculates. He stares at them all, and then finally points at a single dot right near the middle of them all, higher up than all the others.
That's one.
You think that's it?
Well, it's right in the middle and it's higher up than all the others, so yeah, probably.
All of that fucking math, that math equation that was hovering over Boris's brain.
Well, thank heck we brought you, Boris. Wow.
It's the
Wow.
tallest.
What would we have done on our own?
Bloody heck.
Well, that's great, but how are we going to get all the way up there? That looks like that's higher than the skyscraper.
Well, I mean, Trevor, you're so full of hot air that if we poke a hole in your ass, maybe you could just fly all the way up there and press a button yourself. God, that was mean.
Useful as an ability like that would be, Cleo.
Yeah, well,
I don't think it's very likely.
that's why you don't have it.
Well,
guys.
don't want to be too obvious about it, but perhaps we could call a taxi?
Guys, just while we think about that, the device has been fired up again.
Right, okay, so rushing downstairs as fast as we can?
I think we should rush downstairs as fast as we can.
Right, bye!
And as the four bastards rocket out of the hoarder's room and down the stairs, I just need to roll D100.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
No.
Yet another explosion rocks the building, as sure enough, another explosive device has been teleported to your general vicinity,
Great.
but once more, not close enough for you to even see the flames.
But we're okay, right?
You're all unscathed this time.
Hang on, guys. Do we want to go down the stairs or do we go up closer to the drone?
Why the hell would we go up?
Well, don't we want to take it out somehow?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I could probably, if I could find like some sort of blaster rifle, I think I could probably.
What are you talking about? If you could find a
shoot it.
blaster rifle, Cleo's
Shoot it.
got the Cleo's rifle.
My
yeah, I guess so.
globe,
But I don't think I could fire that, you see. Like, and
Well, yeah.
as the marksman of the group,
The marksman of the
Trevor?
group.
You're the pilot of the group, Trevor. You can't
What
be
have you
two
ever
things.
shot at? Trevor, what are you talking about?
I shoot at things all the time. It's like my thing.
Who told you
Shoot at
that?
things all the time.
Who told you that?
Trevor, this is not the time to be bringing up fantasies.
That's a great. I like how it sounds.
Fine. Well, I'm
And
sure
while I
Cleo
say
can
that,
do
I'm
it.
just like kind of hefting my custom job here.
Now, let me just have a. I mean, no, it's not really.
Yeah.
It's not made for
Yeah, it
tearing
ain't.
hands, is it?
It ain't
How am I
really
supposed
made
to-
for little baby hands, is it?
Fine. Well, yes. Still,
Yeah. It's, you know why
Let's get
that
up
is,
there
Trevor?
and
You
have
know
Cleo
why?
shoot it out of the sky.
You know
then.
why it ain't made for little baby hands? You know why?
Why? Why, Cleo?
Because it's custom.
Hear that, Trevor?
Yep. You hear that? It's custom.
These are custom too, you know. Like, it's,
Okay, yeah, but like by
Yeah, customly made for baby hands.
you know how many mods I got rocking on this thing? You don't even know how many mods. Can you even tell? Can you even count them? I got 389 mods in this weapon alone.
I only counted 260.
Yeah, well, that's cause I'm about my business, Boris.
We're gonna have to have a big talk about your guns.
Oh, we're gonna have
sometime,
to.
Cleo. I'm very interested.
We sure are gonna have to have a big talk now that I put that number on it. We are gonna have to have a real big talk. And you know what? Maybe I'll even let you see where some of them are. Cause now look at that right there. You see that? Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
You saying that
Trevor, you
down?
don't have one of those.
No, you don't have one of those, Trevor. You don't even know how to sand it down like that. You see how that just pops right out? That's a gravity diffuser. When I shoot a bullet, I can do anything. I can shoot a plasma. I can shoot a bullet. I can do a sonar and jam a whole... Dick's like, you cannot do any of these things. Stop.
what's she gonna say? What's she gonna say? What game-breaking thing is she gonna say?
I can do a sonar. I can jam an entire galaxy. No, but that's, you know what, keep it.
I could shoot all kinds of things.
I could shoot the top off of a mountain.
I could probably just
So-
shoot that thing from here, but I think Boris is right. Let's get a good seat, just in case.
Cleo gets her rifle ready, clicking it into optimum long-range mode, and as the four of you race up the stairs, hoping to get there before another missile is teleported into your approximate location, you find there's a door that can be kicked down that opens up onto the roof of the building. And from all the way up here, you can see the dots of light, of fire in the skyscrapers around you. You're at the top of a particularly tall one, and you can hear the quiet night. And if you were to listen really closely, you can hear the faint hum of thousands of drones up in the sky above you. As Cleo lines up her sight and starts scanning the sky, comparing notes with Boris's map, where Boris is pointing at the location of the central Sky Spider drone, and then all of a sudden, a tiny blinking dot in the sky. Cleo finds something in the air above them, that is surely much larger than the tiny drones you've seen so far, lining up the shot. One huge ursine claw on the trigger and gets ready to fire. And at that moment, you all see a flash of light high up above, where the Night City meets mid-space proper, and then several seconds later, the sound of an explosion. Something in downtown mid-space has just been exploded.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Well,
And that is where we'll call the episode.
Well, fick.
well.
Oh, I hope they're okay up there.
I don't even know what to say. I'm worried. Because it's like, well,
Our frenemies are hurting.
dang. Crap dang.
Crap dang indeed.
Hey, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine because,
Crap, dang it.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah.
They were warned. They were given 5 minutes warning, right? They should be fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And also, like, on top of that, you know, Deeds told us to, like, look out for the gunshots and bomb sounds. And, well,
Right, it could be.
there you go. So maybe that's good news.
It's not in the right area, but it's
Yeah.
the
They
right
might
thing.
be blowing up their own home turf, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They will just pretend
Maybe
that for
it's
the next
kind of like
week.
how when you want a toy and you can't have it, so you go, well, if I can't have it, then nobody can have it, and you destroy it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say stand in front of it and look
Oh.
sad. Well, thank you very much, Dickie, DM Dick Dynamite, for that adventure. Jeez, way to end it on such a heckin' cliffhanger. Ugh. You do know we need to wait to play these games. I have to try and sleep tonight as well to try and.
Well, you know, they give you the opportunity to come up with some more plans.
We're going to need it now, I guess.
We'll come up with some more plans. Don't you worry.
I mean, I enjoyed this one. This is an action-packed episode. After
Yeah.
we've done a few where we didn't have a lot of dice rolls, we had some big old
there
dice
was some-
rolls happening today.
There were some big dice rolls in this
Yeah,
one.
we haven't rolled dice in a while, really, and it was nice. We rolled a bunch of dice in this game, and they were like all good.
And
Almost.
listener, if you're wondering why we rolled well tonight, it's because we rolled out our ones before we played. Taylor and I sat here. It took me 90 rolls before I got my first natural 20.
That is true.
So
That's
this is
the
an
trick.
important
Roll
superstition
them out.
here at Bastard HQ. I actually rolled a 20 on my very first roll, so
Yeah, you got it right
Yeah,
away.
which was concerning. Dick does not have a turtleneck on tonight, so we weren't really sure, but
No.
this is just proof that
I used my good luck, you know, in a less
yeah,
less murderous way, perhaps.
I see. Well,
But holy heck, I had so much fun in that adventure, being able to see a bit of more of mid-space. I can't believe you hid the person right under our noses that whole time, though. they literally were grabbed out of the sky and came down and landed on the ground with us. Cleo gave them a trading card of very rare quality. And turns out, that was actually a very important person.
yeah, no, I'm not surprised by this.
That was too fun to resist.
Oh,
Yeah.
gob damn.
When you guys were talking about the design of the Sky Spider, I knew if it was going to snatch someone on accident, it should be someone meaningful to the plot. Just because, I mean, you know, that's how coincidences work, right?
Yeah.
Well, you got us. You dang got us. And now, was there anything else in this episode that you didn't get to do or reveal?
Well, I wasn't sure exactly how you guys would tackle this. So, like, all I really knew is I was going to start, you know, firing off explosives and teleporting them randomly. I don't know if you've worked out my system with the D100s yet, but
Yeah, I'm starting to figure it out.
it's hard. No, I haven't done it that many times yet. I'm sort of chuffed that I managed to explode the ship. To be honest, that was.
Yeah.
Dick's like, that was.
I'm glad we all got off that ship.
Hey, the Sky Spider had us, okay? We were fine.
We were fine with the Sky Spider, but Cleo was running it a bit close with the monologue before destroying the ship wall.
Well, I mean, you guys, you guys didn't even listen to the safety briefing, so. And you know what, listeners
Yes.
out there, if you're wondering what the safety briefing was, I understand because That it's not even in the show. That's how little everybody paid attention to it. So
I feel like Cleo was trying to explain it in the cold open.
the part that you got.
Well, thanks everybody for coming along on our adventure with us. We wouldn't be doing it without you. We couldn't be doing it without you.
Oh, that's the truth.
And a special thanks to those who've signed up on our Patreon, because you've literally helped fund keeping this thing on the air. The streaming service that you're listening to it on right now is paid for with your generously given credits. If anyone else wants to join their numbers, the details are in the show notes. There's a few extra goodies you can find there as well. We've got our Sidearm podcast where we chew the fat with one another.
And there's also access to Ralaran, which is our first D&D 5th edition adventure, where we cut our teeth on podcasting, and you can listen to all of that in its entirety on Patreon right now, as well as the 2 episodes a month of Sidearm, our rambles, and our silly chats that we have outside of this here show.
I'll tell you what, the Sky Spider reminded me a lot of a thing we used to do in Ralaran a lot, of using Featherfall in the middle of flying to scare off dragons and that sort of thing.
I remember
feel
the
like we did a lot of
feather
that.
That was
in
the
old
early
days.
Zeo.
That
It was very much early Zeo.
Proto-Zeo.
We used to like glob up and all fall out of the sky.
So I think there's really only one thing left to say.
What is that, Dookie?
I think we need to just say bye.
Bah.
Bye!
Tune in next time for another edge of your seat adventure in space with the Backwater Bastards.
If you enjoy listening, but also have eyes, check out our Instagram, where we post drawings, illustrations, character art from our adventures. Backwater_Bastards. Check out our Instagram on Instagram.
Very, very good. Now, just deal with these interlopers in our side of the station. Fire off a few more rockets, we'll get them eventually. Oh, Deets, I wonder if you got your little princess out in time.